going on, everybody? My name is Eman864, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys my trip that I took to North Wilkesboro Speedway for the 2025 NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour race there, and the 2025 NASCAR All-Star race for the Cup Series. But first, I'm going to go over a couple of things with you guys. So, this is going to be my last ever Eman864 video. I'm not saying I'm deleting the channel. The channel's going to be the same. Well, it's going to have a couple of changes, but I'm changing the name of it to JRE Racing, because this channel is really going to focus on the quarter midget stuff that I do. So, I'm changing the name of the channel to JRE Racing. I might create a second channel to kind of, show kind of stuff that I do on this channel. But I'm changing this channel to JRE Racing. This is going to be the main channel. So yeah, I'm going to be changing that. And if you guys have been watching my quarter midget videos, you notice that, kind of after the race or before the race, I've been just sitting here at my desk at my house talking to you guys. Well, I'm planning to do more at the track kind of videos. So after races, I'll be hanging out in the trailer and telling you guys what just happened. Or before the race, I'll tell you what's going to happen. So yeah, I think those are pretty much the only two main things I had to tell you guys. So yeah. So anyways, let's get right to the video. I won't do too much talking. I'll just let you guys sit back and relax and enjoy the video. First, I'm going to show you guys the modified race, which was... there's a lot of crashes in that race. And then second, I'm going to show you guys the... they did a race for the people who didn't, for the drivers that didn't qualify for the main event. I think the top two make it into the main event, but they start in the back. So I'll show you guys that. And then the third video I'm going to show you guys is the actual Cup Series All-Star race. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a different perspective. It's different than watching on TV, just sitting home at your couch, watching a race. I'm going to show you guys kind of what it's like at the racetrack and what it was like at the racetrack for the 2025 All-Star race in North Wilkesboro. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to shut up and you guys can sit back and relax and watch the video, and I'll do the talking after the video.
Looks like he picked it up a lot, Brad. Not up to second. Justin Bonson going out number 51. Again, here's a driver that we've seen throughout multiple series in NASCAR. Down to the top, faster than Ryan Newman. His time, 17.536 seconds as he heads back into turn number 3 on his white flag lap. Second lap of record. Let's see if Bonson can pick up. It is going to be 17.536 seconds. That's going to be lap It's not that often, Brad, but he's always really fast. This guy's really just about anything. He is a racer's racer. No question about that. Can make big things happen in soccer. And this looks like Patrick Kimberly. Number 6 for Patrick Eman864. Room to improve here and get better started. Looks like his first will be the lap of record. 6 quickest for Patrick Eman864. Matt Hurt's been on the track right now. We'll see if his car still has just something wrong with it. We'll find out. But this number 60 from Northampton, Pennsylvania, PV Motorsports Modified. And that number 60, boy, whatever was coming off of that race car right out of the exit doesn't matter because it's very fast. 17.517 seconds on the first So far, the fastest qualifier. And Austin Beers is going to be the final qualifier. Austin was the fastest in the race. He was the fastest earlier today. Up here because you can get two of them for just $11 here at North Wilkesboro Speedway all day long as well. At the concession stand, Beer Man does right here, and Austin Beer's third quickest. And that's going to do it. So Austin Beer's off the gas. And he loves you with an everlasting love. Now listen to this. This is personal. For God, so loved.
Where we walked in. Yeah, there's right when we started walking up, right on your left.
Pace car on pit road. Field tightly tucked together on the exit of turn 4. Back into the restart zone. It's Paul and Jacob left. Green flag in the air. Back to the start-finish line, it's going to be Luke Baldwin and Matt Hertzman as the green flag waves. We're back to restart. That'll put us under the caution flag here for the second time in today's race. The driver involved in that incident is David Sapienza, who knows that car into the outside. Bill in turn 4, getting ready to head back to the green flag. fans, let's get on your feet. The pace car is actually going to stay on pit road. They're going to send it back around one more time as the pace car stays out on the racetrack. And now we get the one to go single as the field gets tightened up to make sure they get the lineup right. So one more time by before we get restarted. In the 51 joins him on the front row, so the Ford Mustang Dark Horse pace car is off. We're going through the Echo Park on the restart zone. The green flag is out here. Back to Justin Monsignor's done all of his work so far on the bottom lane of the racetrack. Number 77 on this restart. So he won Martinsville a couple of years ago. Let's see if Corey LaJoy can bring home the hardware here at North Wilkesboro Speedway as they hit the Echo Park Automotive Restart turn two. Corey LaJoy will lead them back to the grid. green flag here as they'll flag the green while the teams are still in turn 4. Green flag is out.
Monsters in it.
Stephen Kopchik will lead the charge back to the green flag as we're back to racing the left. Wheel to wheel, they come out of turn number 4. Here's Austin Mears. He'll squeeze out in front by just a wheel. They'll grab the lead at the start-finish line. Or just drilled him and took him up the racetrack, and Kopchik got him back and
climbing out of that race car under his own power, and that is great news as he'll make his way to the infield care center. As a matter of fact, let's go to Chris Wilner right now.
The previous yellow on that last restart, Joey Cipriano was...
It just an awful thing. A lot of good cars taken out on that one. Hopefully we'll get it fixed up and get ready for the next one.
What does this boil down to? Is this just patience, or is this just everybody antsy to get...
restart the 30 miles here in the Dangerous Ministries 1. Greg Lutz and Luke Paul will lead them back to the green flag. Everybody singles out now as they race their way over the corner. And it's a 7. Let's go here.
What kind of racing did we see today as far as from your vantage point having been a...
Mustang Dark Horse pace car does pull back onto pit road. We will have 22 laps to go in this race, this time through the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. We'll see if this is 22 under green, or what more action we have here at Woodrow. Chopped off in corner entry by Craig Lutz. Here's on to the He's got some damage. His like these engines up right there. Caution flag is flying, and that would be Trevor Catalano that gets turned around coming out of turn 12. Jake Lutz, Justin Bonsignor, Austin Mears, the top 5 as the race car hits the pit lane, and the field is getting set to go one more time here in North Wilkesboro.
As they make their way at 35 miles per hour, got to wait till they get to the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. Drivers back in the air. This time, Benz is on side for side.
Side by side for the lead. Luke Baldwin down the inside. still been in operation among all the years that North Wilkesboro Speedway was not an operating racetrack. Here comes Craig Lutz once again by the start-finish line, making the reverse victory lap here to celebrate with you as he looks outside the driver's side window. Give him a big round of applause for a win here in the NASCAR Wheel and Modified.
Start your engine!
Well, one time we did. I had that guy
This car has made that hard left-hand turn down onto the pit lane, and we're ready to go racing in the NASCAR Open Top 2 transfer to the All-Star race. Here we go.
Stretch. He is actually pitted just before the entrance of turn number 1, essentially. You got Carson Hocevar, you have Ryan Priest running in third right now, and these crews are going to be busy as they hop over the wall and start making those tire changes. Be interesting to see if we see any two-tire strategy as well.
Shane Van Gisbergen pitted here right before you get into the turn along the front stretch. He has his car in. That's the Automotive Racing Network.
Eyes open, steam post. Ford Mustang pace car is in on pit road. We're about to head through the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the chance to race for $1 million. Spider Motorsports Team. Opportunity to line up on the outside of Carson Hocevar. Great opportunity. Bubba Wallace back in the mix now. Shane Van Gisbergen will line up inside of number 2. How bad do you want it? We're about to find out. This is for the chance to race for $1 million. They get the Echo Park.
making sure the cold.
Unique situation. A traffic jam in the sky. They must gain vertical separation to allow for individual emergence into the target area. This is accomplished by rolling a front part of the parachute and spiraling down at a speed of 60 miles an hour. Set up an accuracy stack just like a pin in the airport. Parachutes used by the team are flexible wing gliders constructed of lightweight windstop nylon. These parachutes have an inherent ability to speed of 22 miles an hour. Jump left and jump right. String off the left steering line to turn right.
Right here.
On the right steering line. That's the turn right gear to the ground. They will come down on both steering lines simultaneously for the safest and softest possible land.
And the twilight's last whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
It's our national anthem, and thank you to the Marine Heavy Helicopter Squadron 461 for tonight's flight, along with the first responders from Hurricane Helene for unfurling the American flag. Of Wood Brothers Racing, please welcome John Wood and Fox's Own.
Drivers, start your engines.
Yeah, we were going to get them like there were resale tickets available, but I'm like, I looked, so there's still some like tickets, but they don't have like a box office, so just get on like the resale tickets.
time for his unscheduled stop. Let's start pit coverage with Chris Wilner.
More tires for Joey Logano. He's already down and away, filled with Sunoco fuel, was building tight in the center. Christopher Bell said just no drive like I had yesterday. Also no lateral grip. More tires and Sunoco fuel is down and away. So is Ryan Blaney struggling with grip. 4 tires and fuel, Steve Post.
Tires all the way around. Brent Keselowski, he gets his 4. He's down and away. He's going to be the first one up. He got the car started on all of us, but actually, man, this is a busy place down there. We're going to get pit service here on lap number 59.
There we go. Pit stops happening. This is more action here at the NASCAR All-Star Race.
2 tires each, front 3 cars. First car on 4 tires. Joey Logano in 4th. We're ready to get in that restart zone and get back. Logano there in the second half of this first segment. Looking a lot like the defending champion of the All-Star race here. He looked really good. He's very powerful. Was in good. Coming a little loose over that road. Going to be 4 tires. It looks like in this one. Brent Keselowski. His coat is a little free on the exit. Going to be 4 tires. Sunoco Racing Fuel. Alex Bowman, Michael Chasey gets the 4 tires in fuel. We're going to chase Briscoe down. Winning the battle off the pit road, Christopher Bell leading second. He comes out first. Joey Logano comes back in second. Third,
Chase Elliott, the all won an All-Star Race, and Christopher Bell has yet to grab that $1 million top prize.
Behind the leader.
on lap 108, they're back to racing here in the All-Star race.
Bell gets the lead, tries to get out of the top. It's not letting him do that. Between Austin Cindric and Josh Berry racing
Road, Ross Chastain will spin after contact on the backstretch. He'll refire the car, but Chastain and Cindric crash and collide to bring out caution flag number 2.
heading into turn number 3. Christopher Bell is the control car. He gets to have the jump. Joey Logano, one of the best on restarts. We're hitting the Echo Park Automotive restart zone as Christopher Bell pulls into that now. The green flag is going to go down. Bell gets a jump. 5 tires fresh versus 4. Kyle Larson with 2. Joey Logano with 4. As the field hits the Echo Park Automotive restart zone, Kyle Larson breaks the finish on the outside. Joey Logano with 3. Larson now brings his car to the attention of his crew. He needs some tires changed. That's a 2-tire change for him. Timmy Hamlin, 2-tire change for him. We see Christopher Bell, we go back to Eman864. The road is open. 5 stay out, others come in. First to Steve Bush.
The ultimate fake move from Joey Logano, called off the last minute, said stay out. That car
There, nice. It is actually around 21. The score for NASCAR is showing 29 laps to go, and that little restart 28 laps to go. And Joey Logano is going to restart on the outside as they hit the Echo Park Automotive restart zone.
Alright, so there you saw the 3 races that happened in North Wilkesboro that I went to. There was like a Cars Tour late model race before that, like I think on like a couple of days before. But yeah, anyways, so as you saw, there was a lot of crashes in the modified race. Craig Lutz got the win, which I was actually pretty happy of. He hasn't won in a long time, so that was pretty cool to see him win in North Wilkesboro. But yeah, there was a lot of crashes. It took them a while to get going, because every time someone would crash, you know, oil would get all over the track, and they had to put the speedy dry and stuff on it. And Tyler Ripkema, driving the number 3 car, he got wrecked, and as he was walking out of his car, he walked out onto the racetrack, and he flipped off one of the drivers. I don't know which one it was. I didn't see that, but I kind of caught the end of that. So if you just see randomly, if you saw Craig Lutz just walking down the racetrack, I filmed that after he flipped the driver off, because I'm not that quick of a camera person. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. But yeah, that was a pretty good modified race. It was very chaotic, lots of crashes. Corey LaJoy was in it. He didn't do too good. I mean, no one really cares about him anyways. He didn't go on one of the restarts for some reason, I don't know why. And he almost wiped out my favorite, well, he kind of did wipe out my favorite driver, Justin Bonsignor. He got caught up in that wreck, but his car wasn't out. And I think Matt Hirschman's day was done, which sucks. He's also one of my favorites, but yeah. So yeah, that was basically the modified race. Then the kind of qualifying race to get you to the big show. I think it's like last chance qualifier, whatever you want to call it. Wasn't too much action in that. Ryan Preece, though, he got a penalty. If you're wondering what happened, like why he went to the back, is because he ran over the choose cone. So every restart, the drivers have to like choose, like, you know, what side of the track they want, either the inside or the outside. And Ryan Preece ran over the choose cone because he couldn't see it, because they didn't paint it well enough. So yeah, I don't think they should have given him the penalty, because he could barely see it. I barely even knew where the choose cone was. It took me like 5 minutes to realize where it was while I was watching the modified race, because it was like all worn out and you could barely see it. And then the Cup race, Christopher Bell won, which I was rooting for Christopher Bell, in case you heard me over the camera, because I don't want Joey Logano to win. No one likes Joey Logano. So yeah, I'm glad that he got the win. I wouldn't want to see Joey Logano win my first ever Cup race that I ever went to. So yeah, good job, Christopher Bell. Congratulations to him. And something that happened at the track that I don't think I caught on camera, I didn't even realize it happened, but Michael Waltrip threw their promoter's caution, and he dropped the flag on the racetrack. So yeah, I didn't really catch that on camera. I didn't realize it happened until I came home, until the day after I landed back home. I didn't even notice that he dropped the flag on the racetrack. So yeah, that happened. And yeah, it was a pretty good race. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed my last ever Eman864 video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget, the channel's name from now on is going to be JRE Racing. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the next video.